Something as important as the monarchy simply cannot be allowed to fail.
It's Little Red Riding Hood.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. What a great cape that is.
Thank you. I was trying to look regal, seeing as it's for the crown.
That's
you
fantastic.
look great, but then you always do. Listen, it's great to see you again, even if it is just virtually this time.
Yes, I like your forest. That's very, very cool.
Well, this is a background in work. This isn't at my home. I don't live in a palace, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought it was virtual. I thought it was one of those projected Zoom
Oh,
backgrounds.
really?
No, it's actually on the wall.
It's very popular, this background in work. Everyone seems to use it. It's hard to get this meeting room because of it. But listen, tell me, what made you want to take on the role of Margaret Thatcher?
I think because it was such a challenge, a very, very clear challenge. And I try not to run away from things that terrify me. At least work-wise anyway.
Yes.
And so it seemed like it would be fun, and it also seemed like one of those things that you can't really say no to. There's certain things that come along that you think, yeah, I'd really regret it if I said no.
Absolutely. But I remember at the time when it was announced that you'd be playing her, your fans were hysterically tweeting because they were so worried about you taking on this role. Was there a part of you that was hesitant to take her on? Because she is very controversial, to say the least.
Yeah, she's incredibly divisive. And no, I didn't, because ultimately this is the crown, and the view of Thatcher is through the prism of the crown. And so it's not a biopic about Margaret Thatcher. And also, I think it's quite a well-rounded view of the human being, not just about her as politician. And so there's a bit of that takes some of the onus off of the things that I think trouble a lot of people.
And talk to me about the process of becoming her, because everything's so grandeur in the crown. Tell me about the costumes and the hair, because the hair's got a life of its own.
Yeah, it really does. Well, there were 2 wigs. And it took quite some time to find the particular hue that was going to be, last for the episodes. The first one, I think, is a bit mousier than the second one. And one of the things that needed to happen was we had to take, we had nothing to do with it, but they had to take hair out of the initial one because it was too dense. And light wasn't coming through, so they needed to see light coming through to feel like it. Anyway, so lots of time and effort went into creating these wigs, and hundreds of fittings, and so it was a lot of fun to be a part of their creative process with putting her together.
And obviously Netflix have dropped some pictures of you as Margaret Thatcher, and the reaction, everyone's going wild because they're just like, cannot believe how similar you look to her. Do you pay attention to the reactions, or do you just kind of try and avoid all that?
I try and avoid that stuff. It's just, I think it's better overall. And we'll see what happens when the show drops but yeah, I mean, everybody did just an extraordinary job, and it's nice that the audience is starting to get a little look into what we've been doing for so many months, and I think it's a really, really strong season. So I think that the fans will be happy, I think.
Well, listen, you're an absolute queen. You're amazing in this. I can't wait for everyone to see it. You're so good. It's just
thank you very much. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Really
Lovely to see
that.
you again, and hopefully see you again soon. Take care.
Bye.